Welcome to this week of Dice Voyeurs. We are here with friends. We have Cristi back with us, who is here on our last 3 episodes. And we also have now Kevin.
Hi, how's it going?
And his wife Chelsea.
Hey there.
And these are some gaming friends that we met a couple years ago, or it's been about 2 years.
2 years
2 years
now.
ago now.
Yeah.
And we don't get to play together very much because we live on exactly opposite ends of the city.
And I'm here.
Oh yeah, John's here. Yeah.
By the way.
I knew you would talk eventually, so they expect you to be here.
Okay.
You're on every episode. But we have a very special dice trivia, or not dice trivia.
Well, we have a special dice trivia.
I'm sure John has very special dice trivia this time, but we just got in a Kickstarter, and I'm like antsy to pull out the box.
She's ready.
So,
This will be a big reveal on this. But so every show we do dice trivia.
All right.
or gaming trivia.
Or gaming trivia.
It's not just dice.
Well, this one does go back to dice.
Okay.
And again, this is more something that just to share, not so much to see if I can phrase this as a kind of, hey, did you know, or anything like that. But so a little piece of dice trivia. It was in medieval Europe that a popularity of dice games soared, starting in the 1100s. The name of the game was something called Hazard, and it was played by both aristocrats and commoners alike. In fact, it got so popular that it is actually in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, with the line, "They dance and play at dice both day and night." And this is a reference to the game of Hazard, which is really, really popular, which I think it's
Do you know anything about the game?
I absolutely know nothing about the game, except that I know that it is heavily related to craps.
Okay, I was about to say, was it rebranded under a different name so many centuries later?
Interesting. Okay. Well,
yeah.
We're not looking at dice today.
Oh.
So it would have been nice if you'd had trivia on something relevant.
Other than dice?
No, it's
oh,
fine.
wow.
No, this was a Kickstarter that I picked up from Dogmite Games sometime last year. They have been working very hard to get these done since, I think, November. If they hear this and that is not the correct month, I apologize. I feel like it's been at least that long. But yeah, they had to, because of the response to this Kickstarter, they bought an entirely new workshop. They expanded to a much larger space, hired new people, and they've been cranking these things out for months. And I think their goal was to try to do, I'm not gonna finish that because I don't remember what it was, but it was a lot per month that for a wood shop to do, because it's all wood.
Yeah.
Dogmite, for those that don't know, if you guys don't know, is who I consider to be like the affordable side of like Wormwood.
Oh, sure.
So whereas Wormwood is all the exotic woods and it's very, very expensive,
Yes.
Dogmite offers a lot of the same woods, if not all the same woods, I feel at a better price point.
Yes.
If at the very least they offer lower end options that are way more affordable. I believe
for your everyday gamer.
For your casual everyday gamer that is not going to isn't able to drop $200 on a dice vault or whatever. These are, and I could be doing Wormwood a disservice. Their stuff is beautiful. I can't afford it for something that I might damage.
It's the difference between, like, say, if you're in gaming tables, Geek Chic versus Carolina Gaming Company. It's.
I've never even heard of Carolina Gaming Company.
Well, they do game tables that are pretty high end and look very similar to Geek Chic, but
a lot cheaper. Well, Geek Chic
they're obviously still around.
Yeah, Geek Chic is no longer in existence. So, excuse me, I am still getting over kind of a cough that I've had. Anyway, this is called. Actually, you know what? I'll show it to you first.
Oh yeah.
Here,
try
pick
doing
the
a
color.
All
4 of you get one, or
Blue.
get to look at one.
Purple.
You don't get to keep it. Okay, I have red, blue, green, and black.
I'll go for blue.
I'll go for green.
I'll go for black.
And I'll take whatever's left over.
I think red.
I got a rock.
Nice reference.
So here we go.
Love Charlie Brown.
Ooh. Green and blue. Oh. So these are called the component collector. And I have been wanting these here. I
Can
guess
we
give
open
me
it?
yours, John. Yeah.
Yeah,
go for it.
absolutely. Go for it.
Unsnap it. I've been waiting for these, like I said, for a while, but they are modular component.
Oh, they're magnetic.
They're magnetic. The indented sides will go with the non-indented sides.
Yeah, you see on top how the little.
Oh,
Dots.
okay. I was looking on the side.
No worries. So the podcast is going to be a lot of clicking at the moment while we, and then the bottom that holds them all is a dice tray. So these are the component collector. They're really cool. They're modular. You can use whatever ones you want. Now, I got to pick the template for the discs.
Okay, so you got to pick if it was the
Yeah.
squares or the window
Yeah.
panes.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're-
and they had lots of other ones. These were the ones that I thought would be most beneficial for the games that I tend to play.
Yeah, so you have.
Cards, coin slots, small components, and then, just general bowls.
Mhm.
But what's nice is like, here, I'm going to borrow these two. We can mix and match and set them in the middle of a table and just have components everywhere.
And that
Oh,
way
so like
you
a common
could-
bank or a common store.
Exactly.
Or
Okay.
color code so that you have this color cube will go in this tray. But
Right.
Yeah.
And then personal dice trays for everybody,
Yeah, which is awesome.
which
Yeah.
is nice. I need to grab some dice actually and see how they sound. I haven't actually rolled anything.
Yeah, the finish on it is really beautiful.
Yeah, and we'll.
But yeah, so you have. There are several designs that were online, but you have one tray that will let you hold cards vertically, and it has 4 slots.
Mhm.
You have trays that will, hold coins. You have trays that'll do like a card and a card bank, and then you have rolling trays. And so you have a large variety, of what, pretty much picking whatever you can imagine. And I think the variety definitely helps because this is something that could move from
Right.
like tabletop games to an RPG game to whatever else,
Right.
based on whatever it is you need.
And if we have a game, because I picked the same templates for all 4 sets,
Right.
if I have a game that I really just need general containers, I can just pull out all the ones from that and
Right.
use them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to use the card slot one if I don't need it, but we do have card games. I've started to play a lot more card games lately, so my initial squee factor was high. I was very pleased when I was so excited when they got here. I'd been waiting for them for so long, and when I got my shipping notification, I was thrilled. I will say it was tempered a little bit by what I feel in some areas is not great quality. Now, I will say, I'm not going to say that they're not of great quality at all.
Yeah, this is.
I feel like it's on like the red one, whatever this is, the fiery cherry or what. I need to pull up exactly what I got. It looks great, but this is more of a natural wood stain.
Yeah.
True.
Right.
The colored stains are a little patchy, at least on mine. I can't
There's a
attest.
little bit.
Like here in the
A little bit of inconsistency.
a little inconsistency on the coverage on the blue, the green, and the black.
That could also be the whatever type of wood it is. Didn't
Yeah,
take
is
the
it
color.
an inconsistency in the wood? There are different hardness levels in the wood. I'm not sure. There are just little things like that. It's not a big deal. This is me being picky, so I hope that they don't think that I'm being mean because I'm not trying to be mean. Having the stain on the not that it affects anything. Seeing the stain on the magnets is kind of a pet peeve. I'm like, could we have stained it first and then put in the magnets? But
Right, and on the blue, that is not the case. Well, there is some overlap, but on a lot of them, that's not the
this
case.
is the one that I saw
Yeah.
first. That was right
Okay.
on top when I first opened the box.
And so,
Oh, yeah.
things
I
that
was
come
like,
to mind is, obviously, this Kickstarter went far
It-
beyond whatever
what
they
they
ever
were
expected.
anticipating.
Right.
And so there is, to some extent, a rush factor, no matter how many people there are. 'Cause, they upgraded the workshop that
they
they were
only
working.
have
They
magnets.
hired more staff. But in the end,
feel like
no
they
matter
put the
what,
magnet on the
there's
wrong side.
going to be that rush
On
to
the
get
dice
this
Yeah.
out.
tray.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Now, I'm not saying that this is a rushed product or
no, not at
that
all.
this is a
They
poor
just
product.
were right. It's just with what it was, and because all of them are handmade,
Yeah.
there are going to be variances, and I totally
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
that. If I could change something, the only suggestion that I would make is that they put 2 magnets on the side of the dice tray, on the
So it could be
longer side,
centered out.
so you could center it on two people.
Yeah, because
So
otherwise
you could center it at the top. I don't like that it has to stick out.
that's where my OCD for having the balance kind of.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And you know, that's not going to be everybody's complaint with it, and I understand that. So overall, like I said, I'm pleased. And to be honest, this is a lower end tier. I went with the tier with the flashy colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They had higher tiers with higher quality and exotic woods that were more expensive and would have just been the state.
Right.
That is their Kickstarter exclusive green.
Oh, okay.
I wanted it because I got it on the Kickstarter. So I feel like this, and I should have pulled up my email before, but I'm pretty sure this was the $49 tier. So I didn't pay a ton of money.
Yeah, that's not bad.
For this. Now, I don't remember if that was $49 each, and it may have been. I think it was $49 a piece for four of them.
Still
reasonable.
And they also have, if for people that are interested, they have the extra large edition that you can buy. I believe, I don't know if they're taking orders for this yet,
Right.
since
The
they're
dice
still
tray?
finishing up, well, for the whole, because
okay.
they're still finishing up Kickstarters.
Right.
But they have an extra large one where you can fit 4 more trays in it.
Four more
Okay.
of
Four
the-
more
Four of
trays.
these, 4
Okay.
more of these squares.
Interesting.
Okay.
So it's a 12 instead of an 8. The only other thing that I noticed is the different materials, because the red and the green have the brown, and
Right.
the black and the blue have the black. It looks like faux, like gator skin kind of thing.
Yeah,
Right,
this
and
is
the
like
other
a
one, that's
leather
like a lattice.
weave. Yeah.
Yeah.
lattice.
And
It rolls
this
well.
is a lot. Yeah, it sounds great when you roll dice on them.
Yeah.
And the dice trays sound wonderful, and even everything sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing that I noticed is that these strips. Let me see your strip,
It's
Cristi.
pretty good.
It is frayed, and for being the brown ones for whatever reason are just a little bit longer, and so they're just looser.
Random.
When you wrap them up, the green and the red are very loose, whereas the blue and the black are like
Tight.
strapped in
Yeah,
there.
mine was really tight. When
Yeah.
I got
So anyhow, this is the component collector from Dogmite Games. It was a Kickstarter last year. One of the snaps actually was also not connected right, so I had to fix that.
You just didn't break it.
No,
No.
you didn't just break it. It had
But,
actually gotten stuck to the. Oh yeah, we're missing a piece somewhere. I'll fix it.
Yeah.
But yeah, for one of the things, the snap is not quite. So again, this is mine. So I'm not going to say that everyone is going to have the same problems that mine did. I'm still happy with it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to
mean-
complain to them about it, but I am going to be honest in the review. But for what it is and its functionality, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
For the closer to a natural wood color stain, this cherry stain or whatever this is,
That's really.
it
pretty.
looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally would have bought 4 of these if
And-
I'd have known the difference in the color
And
quality.
this is not a mass market company
No.
with huge mass market, making millions of these things to go out like some cup holder or something else. I mean, this is handmade in a small studio, so it has that feel and that look. And honestly, it's one of those items that is going to be rare to come across, and that in and of itself is like one of the big things to me. I like that this is something that you're not going to come across easily, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like a gamer. It's like you see this at a table, you're like, oh, he's a gamer.
So yeah, he's got gear, man. So that's the component collector. I will have photos of mine and links to perhaps purchase. I believe I know they're selling them because they had them at Gen Con last year. I just don't know if they're sending them out yet because of the pre-order situation or the Kickstarter situation. But thank you for joining us on this episode of Dice Warriors, and we'll be with you in a couple weeks.
You've been listening to Dice Warriors. Please subscribe to get our episodes as soon as they release. For more information about us, check out PassionNerdly.com, @PassionNerdly on Twitter and Instagram, as well as Facebook.com/PassionNerdly. Also, if you're interested in supporting our show, look us up at Patreon.com/PassionNerdly. Once again, thank you for listening.
This has been a production of the Southgate Media Group. For more podcasts like this one, head over to SouthgateMediaGroup.com.